morning, everybody. Before we get started, I'm going to jump straight back at the comments coming in on the feed. Mr. Carl Walker says, late again. Excuse me, Carl Walker. It's still bang on 8 o'clock, according to my computer.
And we had gremlins.
I've been trying to get this live stream to work since about 6:15. It's taken a very long time, but by my clock, I still say it's 8. So we're not late. We're bang on time. There has been a lot of stress leading into this, and I imagine in about 10 seconds' time, everyone's going to start putting into the feed, can't hear you, and that'll be the next thing to go wrong. But yeah, how are we doing? Hope everyone's okay. Guys, are you okay?
Well, someone's not. Someone's coughing their guts up.
Well, I was in the middle of drinking a beer when Will dropped the "and we're live." So,
Lee, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good, man. Good. Unfortunately, Scott's not with us this evening. He's picked up the same lurgy that everyone in the UK seems to be enjoying at the moment.
What, fascism?
I don't think so. I think it's something else.
Right. I thought there was something else going around.
Yeah, I mean, there is that too, but we won't go into that much further this evening. I don't think it's probably not worth it.
What have we been up to, boys?
I mean, not much.
No.
Recovering.
Still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Writing album 3.
I was fine coming back. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, I'm with you, Lee.
Could you have gone on? Could you have done
Yeah,
more?
you got a lack of minerals, James.
Something like that, mate.
I absolutely could have gone on. I felt a little bit cut short at the end of that tour. I definitely could have done another week of that. Especially as going into that tour, like the run up to that tour, somewhat ironically, I sent a photograph to the guys in our band chat saying, everyone make sure you buy these because it'll stop you from getting ill on tour. And it was a pot of what they called? It was orange. Barocca, that's it. So I instructed everyone to buy them, and I started taking them, and like 2 days later I got the worst cold of my life, which I think actually, given how other people around me are now suffering and have tested, it may have actually been COVID. So starting that tour from that position and working my way through the 7 nights, steadily, incrementally getting a little bit better each night. By the time we got to the end of it, I was definitely like, let's do 7 more, because I was finally feeling good. But that was the end.
We were drinking beers. We were fine.
I know.
Yeah. Staved off the lurgy, mate.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, I think I'm coming down with it again, which is really unfair. Like, after a week of not feeling fully better, but feeling a lot better, today I've suddenly been sniffing again. My voice is going. I don't know what the hell. I need to work on my resilience to a heavy virus.
Lack of beers every day. That's what it is.
Is that what it is? Well, I'm trying. Tonight is the first beer this week. I was trying to be good.
Your beer so small, my beer so big.
Your beer is empty. What are you talking about?
He's drinking shandies, though, isn't he?
That's not shandy. How dare you?
Shandy.
Get all your illnesses out the way.
Yeah, true.
I was going to crack.
It's a good job you haven't got any.
Oh, go on.
I was going to say it's a good job we haven't got any gigs coming up, though.
We've got a little bit of downtime. I think we're okay. We've got a month before before the next one, which is a big one.
Well, the people need to know we started album 3. That's been exciting.
That is exciting. They do need to know. Was that like 4 or 5 songs now fully committed to the pipeline, I guess is what you would say?
I guess, yeah.
Let's hand over to producer Di.
I don't know. Like,
you were there. I was there.
Yeah. I mean, there are songs. People have known that for a while. There are songs, and there's tons of songs always floating around. But we sort of sat down and put maybe 3 or 4 songs together structurally as we want it, and some of them are a little further along than others in terms of demo vocals and lyrics and stuff, which is normally the last thing we do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the foundation's there for a couple of songs and see how they work out.
Well, that one you sent through Tuesday, I listened to it today. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Finger on the pulse.
Well, fuck it. I'll wait till they're done, and then I'll learn them.
Yeah, that's probably it is painstaking sometimes.
Yeah. If I had any choice,
I don't want to hear
fucking.
I don't want to hear 10 different versions of the same fucking thing, which I can't tell the difference between any of them.
Nope.
I still get
it's true, isn't it?
Demo attachment anyway.
It is subtle sometimes. I'm like, yeah, sounds exactly the fucking same to me.
And you know what? That is the average listener's experience as well. So really, Lee is right.
So I'm always right.
Eagle-eared listeners will probably have even missed it, but one of the 7 nights on the tour, I sang the original lyrics to Rapture that did not make the record because I was spinning out a little bit, and I sang them, and we got to the chorus, and I just hit the chorus, and I was thinking in my head, something wasn't right there, and I was like, oh fuck, that wasn't even the words anymore. We changed them so long ago. But yeah, in the first verse, I ended up singing the original lyrics, which is bizarre. Don't even know how they came to my head.
Hey, the verse ain't bad, the chorus would have been worse.
Mm.
It would have been a lot worse, yeah.
That would have been worse, yeah. That would have been worse.
I mean, if I remember correctly, I don't know if I should say it, but I remember the chorus.
I don't think you should say it. I don't think you should say it.
Okay, I'll keep that one for myself.
Not because it was a terrible chorus, but because it then offers the opportunity to compare and contrast, and I don't think you should offer that.
Yeah, I won't do that. But demo attachment is a real thing, I have to say. There was a song that we're working on, and I think it's perfect, and I don't think anything should be touched on it. Now, that's demo attachment, because I know there's more goodness to come out, and we can refine it a bit more. But god damn it, it's a banger for me. It's an absolute banger, and no one should touch it.
Is that
which one?
R&R.
Ah, okay.
I don't think anyone fuck that. Leave it alone. But we need to go through the process, need to refine it, and make it even better.
Well, luckily, Scott thinks that the structure of that song anyway doesn't need any changing at all. So we're in a good spot. Yeah. We might not change anything, boys.
Yeah.
Early days.
It's early days.
It's early days. But it is an absolute real thing. Demo attachment is a real thing. Mm-hmm. And going through the process is tough. Yeah. Even though it's not my song, I feel really attached to it, and I don't want things to like move around too much or drastically. But it's the what if there's something better lyrically or melodically. That's where I'm at with that song.
Well, that's the process, isn't it? That's what we always do at this point. We start to drill down and we refine, and then if we decide we've overly refined, we step back again and try something else until we've exhausted every possible version of the song.
Yeah. No, Nikki, we're not playing the album demo at all. No, sorry, we're not playing the demo at all. Okay. No.
Nah, you guys can wait.
Will's not been singing that, has he?
We've always mandated that we will play something new before the year is out. So, unless something goes horribly wrong, we're getting into a stronger position for that to be very realistic, which is cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Delayed gratification. Indeed. And, no pressure at all,
No.
No pressure at all. But, loads of pressure.
We haven't said good evening to people this evening, and that's incredibly rude of us. They're giving up their Thursday evening, and we haven't even said hello. If I run through the chat very quickly and just pick out some names that I can see appearing. Good evening, Susan, Nikki, Steve, Gina, Carl, Simon,
Susan,
Mindy, Larry, Leighton, Terry, Black
Imogen.
Sunshine's here.
Yes.
Is that everybody so far? I think. I don't know. Did I say? Oh, Imogen's here. Hello.
Terry.
Yep. I think that might be everybody.
Cool.
That's in the chat anyway. So good evening to. Oh, Ben's there as well. Hey, Blacklegs. Hi, Ben. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. And not the so Ben and Black Sunshine will not be the only Americans joining this live stream this evening. Coming at you later this evening, we will be joined by the very talented and very beautiful Chris DK from the Genitorturers, a man who at the last show had the crowd chanting take it off about his shirt. And I was sat there filming that show thinking, man, the crowd never do that for me. And I was equal parts gutted and relieved.
You started something now. You know, Blacklist are going to be like.
I mean, if they start shouting, take it off, at the next show, they'll all be shouting, put it back on.
That's if it's me, okay? Not you.
Blinded by the light of his legs. Like.
They'll be going, add more layers.
They'd be like the people out of Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end. Just fucking
Oh my god. Face melting.
Well, I'm glad I'm not totally insecure because you guys would totally give me a complex.
Love you, Will. You're awesome. Show
Thanks,
your
mate. I don't think
I was hoping for a little peek on the other side, to be honest with you, because it's worth mentioning that I've spotted some pictures of people with very special tattoos, and they probably deserve a shout out, you know, as well as everyone else who's been, you know, blacklisted and got some ink. Fair play, you guys, fucking nuts doing that. But it makes
yesterday,
it makes us feel so fucking honored and, you know, proud that you guys are doing that. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But we love it, absolutely love it.
I don't even like this band enough to get a tattoo. You know what I mean?
Come on, you're slacking. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Joe. That is, like I said, in the Blacklist. It's an honor. It's insane. We're here tonight to announce our breakup as a band. So
I mean, there's a lot of it about, but thankfully not with Blacklegs.
For now, anyway. Who knows what the future holds? I hate you guys.
So yes, tattoos, album 3, guest at 8:30, 15 minutes and counting.
Next gig is a nice one.
Oh, an eponymous date as well.
It's awesome. Yes, so the next one is at the Royal Hotel in Whitby for the Goth weekend, smack bang on Halloween. So James, you can dress up all fancy, you know, a change from the usual.
I do like dressing up fancy, you know, and I know there's a whole lot of like this steampunk. There's all the spectrum within the goth community, and I quite fancy doing, you know, proper posh, fancy steampunk, you know, of course. But you know, what are you guys going to be dressing up as?
You.
Are you going to be making like an extra effort because it's quite a significant moment in the goth calendar?
I mean,
No.
Thanks, Lee.
Back to you, Will.
like corpse paint might be cool. You know what I mean?
We could do corpse paint.
We've done that though, haven't we?
We did it last year, didn't we?
Yeah. Was it
Yeah, we
last year?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't do it again. You've done it. You need to do something else. You've got a month to work it out.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do for Whitby Golf Fest? Chat. Tell us what we should do.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Drop some suggestions for each of us in the chat. I think James should dress up as Scott. Scott should dress up as James. That would be amazing.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
Minimum effort.
Maximum impact.
Oh, no one would even notice.
Gina remembers when John Wisner dressed up as Black Lakes.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
that was
That was
good. That was good. Yeah. Simon says the famous five. Who would be Timmy the dog? Probably James. Best suited. Best suited. Dress
do
up
that.
as Barbie dolls. Nikki says. I remember one year at university, we were like, yeah, we're all going to go as Vikings to the Halloween ball. Yeah, we're going to go as Vikings. So we went to this place where you could rent like proper stage costumes, and we were like, we all walked in there like, we're going to be the fucking manliest Viking. All came out with these incredible ball gowns on, and we're like, yes, this is the best idea ever. Just completely switched on a dime from going in to coming out. It was great. Discovered some things about ourselves that evening, I'm telling you.
I mean, someone suggested Venga Boys. I'd be up for it.
Isn't there 4 of those though?
There's 4 of us.
Yeah, Scott wouldn't do it.
Dave Earl says, dress up like a dildo. I already said Scott was going to dress as James.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, my name's Will. I'm so funny.
All right, I already said I'm not well, okay? You've got to take it steady on me this evening. Carl says, Nikki says Carl's got some clothes you can borrow. I'm not sure if that's connected to Carl saying, I have new underwear.
I don't want to borrow any of his clothes after seeing him dressed as a pig on stage.
Imogen says, why not inflated dinosaurs? Because that would be incredibly difficult to play guitar, I'm sure, and drums.
I don't know.
I'd like to watch. Pink
Probably
Bunnies.
better.
I think the Venga Boys is a great shout.
What do they even look like?
The
I
two
mean-
of them are winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Di and I could.
Hello?
We've got the long hair.
I
Can't do those
I'm
two.
good for that.
I think they may be of colour as well, which means that's again another fucking issue.
Well, we don't have
Okay.
to do anything untoward. We can just borrow the clothes. One's a sailor. One's a
Bus driver.
Lee would
Pilot?
make a great sailor.
So all you say, so we'll end up looking like fucking
the
village people, won't we?
YMCA. Yes, let's do that. We've got a month to learn that. Come on, let's go.
Oh my God.
Bagsy the Indian.
I really hope Scott's not watching. Okay.
He's getting more and more sick with every minute that goes by.
I miss out on one Blacklist.
I'm gonna ring him after this and be like, "Great news!"
We're changing our musical direction in interesting and new ways.
I know you've been feeling unwell, but guess what, mate? This is gonna make you feel so much better.
Simon says yes. Scott as a construction worker.
I don't think Di would stand for that. Another person in high vis on stage.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there could be only one. Only one.
They can, well, this is more insight into the the band silliness. I recently became a fire marshal, and my high vis was a different color to Di's, and it caused absolute carnage in our group chat. Absolute carnage.
It's like Bloods and Crips. You were wearing the wrong colours.
Well, there's
Colours.
I'm rocking an orange fire marshal high vis. Di's rocking
Yellow.
the original yellow, the OG yellow.
No, I don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers, but I do actually have at work a pink high vis.
What's wrong with you?
He's inclusive of everyone.
That's right. I like it. It's even more high vis than yours.
Whoa, you can't say that.
And that's like something you wear that at a rave, not on a site. You know what I mean?
How do you know he's not raving?
Yeah,
in work.
Could
that's
be.
my job, mate. Full time. That's why I'm losing my voice again. Just
Oh, Nikki Walker's
blowing out
saying
the
she's
squad.
got the pink fire marshal high vis. It's like,
you
well,
go.
she's merged the two. One's orange and the other's a banana. Behave yourselves, you lot.
I have no idea what that means.
It only means something in Dave's mind and James's mind. That's all you need to know.
That works for me.
Don't explore it any
our,
further.
This conversation, our concurrent viewers was up at 30 and then just plummeted to 12. But then you read out Dave's comment about a banana and it jumped up to 22. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
More banana.
More fruit. Yeah.
More fruit, less dive-is. That's what we've learned here.
Either Nikki's just said winner or wiener. I can't see. I ain't got my glasses on.
I think it's probably all those steins of beer you're drinking, mate.
They're only halves.
They're only halves. Half steins is a pint.
Half
Isn't
stein. Yeah.
Oh, I'm back on tour again.
Oh no, you're not.
I wish.
Hey, it was good. Let's be honest.
It was
Tour
great.
was good. It
we
was
got
hard
two-
work, but god
We
damn
got two
it.
gigs week after another, aren't we? Just looking now. Because we're in Whitby on the 31st, then we got the Gifford down on the 7th.
Mm.
Yes.
There's 2 Fridays in a row.
Yeah.
Will there be Steins, precious?
And then Gifford, just worth pointing out, getting rather close to selling out. So if you are thinking of coming, if you are in the area of Wolverhampton and would like to join us, we would very much like to have you there. And we would very much like to sell it out for a second time in a row. So please do grab your tickets whilst they are available. Find the link, blacklakes.com/live for tickets.
Yeah, man, bring your friends.
I've heard good things about the sport band is supposed to be quite good as well, Pyro Garrett.
Have we played with those before?
No.
We've not actually played with them. I hadn't come
The
across
Welsh?
them until the Newport Radio Awards last year when we won
Oh, man, they were there, yeah.
Best Punk / Metal. Not only were they there, they were up against us for that award. And they were incredibly nice about us during the evening and afterwards. Very gracious in defeat as well. And it was because of their how nice they were to me on the evening and because of how they responded on socials afterwards that I thought I'm going to go check these guys out. And I've been following them since because they seem like genuinely nice people.
Cool,
We've
man.
played with Jim before. We've played with the bassist before because he was in Scarson, was it?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah,
And he's
so
a nice
looking
guy.
forward to playing with those guys for the first time and seeing them live for the first time because they do make some good sounds. Go check them out, Pyro Garrett.
Very cool.
Oh, this beer's going down well.
Might need a top up before our, guest interview comes on. Do we even have, right, like a set of questions for Chris? Or are we just
This
going
is
to wing
fucking-
it?
Who do you think it is? It says us. Just talk bollocks.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he's going to understand half of what we say because we'll be just talking absolute. I mean, he did well on the tour, so
Yeah.
perhaps he's used to it a little bit. We shall see.
Ask him what his favourite soup is, Will.
Oh, actually, right. Blacklist right now. Top question to ask Chris, please. Drummer of Genitorturers.
Get your questions in the chat.
Get 'em in
we'll do
now,
our best to
and-
slaughter them.
Yeah. Come on. Be friendly. Be nice. Right. He's a cousin. Okay. From over the pond. What do you want to know? What do you want to ask Chris? Don't say anything about soup.
Yeah, I'm not trying to crash the stream. I mean, it's been hard enough getting the stream to go live in the first place.
We've said the S word too many times already.
I mean, what colour high vis do you wear? I mean, it's already started. It's already fucking started. Jesus Christ. World War III, What does high vis mean? What do you mean you don't know what high vis means?
Uncultured.
Uncultured. I don't even know.
Hey, we're
what
back
that
up to
message means.
32 concurrent viewers, man. This is pretty good. Favorite venue, favorite night of the tour, and why? I like that. Solid.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Nicky.
That is a good one. YouTube is
Which
telling me.
character would you be in the Village People? Ah!
And then whichever one he answers, one of us has to shout.
Oh,
No, you
that's
can't have
my
that one.
one.
I've got that one.
Yeah, very good. But is there honestly now? Is there something you'd like to ask Chris, or for us to ask Chris about the tour we've been on, or like upcoming gigs for him? And he's in a couple of bands. What do you want to know? Ask away, and we'll ask him.
I mean, the guy's a vet. He's been with Genitorturers for 15 years. Yeah, and right before coming to the UK, I know that's all that we knew about their touring. But didn't they do 6 months in the States before coming over?
Which is insane.
Or a few months, they did a US tour before coming over.
That's a lot. Fair play.
4-minute warning, Di.
Where are you going?
Yeah, I mean, he says 4-minute warning, then he leaves. That's a 0-minute warning. He's just gone.
I think he means
he's got 4 minutes because he needs to use the loo.
I think
He's
he's
so
4
excited.
minutes from my house. He's 4 minutes from my house.
He's coming. If he comes bundling into your room in the next 4 minutes, I'll be amazed.
James, no.
in his high vis.
Yeah.
There could be only one.
You having a go at me now?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
I'll just go back and watch it.
Well, you can find out that we weren't. So it's fine.
Oh, brilliant. Who's his favourite drummer of all time?
Nicky thought he'd gone for a poo, James. He did. He just didn't wash his hands. He saved time by not washing his hands afterwards.
Yeah, now I'm stroking my beard. Gross.
You know, he's probably
Okay.
watching this half of the live stream, and you're going to dial him in.
He's
He's going to
not
be like,
watching this.
nope, click, not available, actually.
He's not watching this. Gosh, he's so big. We're so small.
He's probably got much better things to do. When is he taking Black Lakes on tour in the US? That's a great question.
Yes, I absolutely would. Boss, guess what? Yeah, I know. I'm going to the US.
Great
Can you
news,
imagine that?
everyone!
Good news, everybody.
That'd be
Okay.
hilarious, wouldn't it? Just
Serious question. Right, serious question. US tour comes up. What are you going to do?
man.
Go do it. US tour. So
So
do.
Good.
Touring
Would-
be good, son.
Would we do it? Though? Would we do it?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
There you go. Dire spoken.
Well, you know what I say? I'm always a bit more pragmatic. It's whether it's financially viable and things like that, isn't
Yeah. Quit your jobs and then come home homeless.
it?
Where are we playing? How much does it cost? Can we hire instruments? Because I'm not bringing my instruments over to the US. Can I buy some instruments over there?
I mean, you took your equipment to Ibiza.
Yeah, it's easy.
I had to have my own space for my guitar and call it Mr. Musical Instrument.
Yeah, but you could put two in a hard case and put them in the hold. It'd be fine.
Yeah, just put hard cases.
Lee tried it the other day, didn't you, Lee? And it worked.
No, I'm going to try it in a couple of weeks.
Oh, is it in a couple of weeks? Sorry.
Yeah, but, yeah. I don't. Whatever, innit?
If you
So
turn
if
out
Lee
it's
pulls out
broke,
his bass, he pulls it out and it's in half, then we know.
then we,
What are you
then
going
we
to
know.
do?
You know what I do? I'll be straight to the cheapest shop to buy a cheap one. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Fisher Price.
Fisher Price is good. Second-hand shop. Cash converter. Get a robbed one.
Yep.
Well, diet's half past. Do we need to push the button?
Do we?
Well, you can figure it out. Remember how I said that was your one job?
Yeah.
Got delegated.
So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to try and bring Chris from
Technical
Genitorturers
difficulties.
into this live stream if we can. We shall see.
Don't think the button's working for me, boys.
Oh, don't say that,
Oh,
Di.
come on, Die.
Oh, no. It's all good.
Right.
I think.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello.
hey, there he is. Let's see your beautiful face, Chris.
I'm trying to figure this out here.
Don't worry, it's all good. We do this every like 2 or 3 weeks.
What
yeah,
get
I was
things?
going to say it's
figure
really
things out.
nice. It's really nice to be joined
yeah.
by someone new who also can't use their equipment because
There
all
we
of us
go.
struggle. Hey, there he is.
Ah, there he is.
Hello,
There he
gentlemen. How are
is.
you? Good.
We're good. How are you, dude?
Doing well.
Good. I would say long time no see, but it's not been that long. But it feels long.
I know, right? Like the tour is just—it's always such a blur. But then once it's over, you know, it just feels like it's been forever since we left each other.
I know, dude. I know. Scott sends his apologies. He wanted to be here this evening, but he has come down with the man flu, so he's resting up in bed and unavailable.
That's unfortunate. I'll
Yeah,
give him my best, please.
I will do. I will do. I'll say, hey, Chris said, "Fuck you, Scott."
Exactly.
How have you been, man? How's things going now you're back home?
Doing pretty well. You know, so I was definitely a little jet lagged coming home, and spent the better part of last week just kind of resting up, but feeling pretty good now.
Nice. And you're not gigging now until Halloween weekend as well, right?
Well, I have my own band that I play with. We actually had a show last week once I got home, and rehearsing tonight, and I got a couple things lined up. But nothing with Genitorturers until Halloween weekend. Yes.
Nice. We'll be hitting the stage in the sort of same times. I like that.
Perfect.
I like that.
Well, what's your other band called?
He Was a God.
He Was a God.
Yes.
Oh, check that out.
All the streaming sites. Check it out.
I'll put it in the chat right now.
Could you recommend a song for our friends in the Blacklist to like go straight to?
Oh.
I know, be on the spot.
Blood on Our Hands is one of my favorites. Or Forward March.
Strong sounding names.
Hands.
Yes. We're actually in the process of finishing up our upcoming EP. So I'm really digging all the new music. I'm excited to get that out there. I think that's a better representation of where we're at musically right now.
Nice. That's always exciting when you're at that stage. Getting like really close to being able to share the new stuff is always such a good feeling.
Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
Can I be?
Nikki
can I
in
be
the chat
cheap?
wants to know what you're drinking, Chris.
Just coffee right now.
There you go. It's a little bit earlier with you. That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. I'll have some beers at band practice later tonight.
Nice. James, did you say you were going to be cheeky?
I was going to be cheeky, and I wanted to ask, in the band that you're in now, how does the writing process work when it comes to like putting new stuff out there?
So with my band, He Was a God. My guitar player Tony is kind of the primary songwriter, and he'll come in with the structure of a song pretty much, and we kind of work out the arrangement and the feel of it in the rehearsal room together.
Cool.
And then my vocalist Benjamin does all the vocals. So once we kind of have that structure put together, he'll put words on top of it.
Cool.
Are you writing in the rehearsal space?
Yeah, oftentimes we do.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it's usually that the skeleton of a song is brought in, and we just kind of flesh it out a little bit more altogether.
Yeah, no, that's interesting because everyone does things differently, I guess. But I think by the time nowadays in this band, by the time a demo gets put forward, it's almost, apart from vocals, it's pretty much already like fleshed out, and structures get criticized, and then things change, and it's all done on the computer nowadays. It's nuts. Like we have written in the room, but not so much nowadays. So it's
it's different with every situation. And my bandmates in this band, we've played together since we were kids, really. So
No way.
you just kind of have that chemistry of being together in a room and having it come together. So that's cool.
You say about chemistry, and it's what that absolutely resonates with me. It's chemistry that we've got. I feel, I can imagine it's chemistry that you've got with your bandmates, and if you've met them and like been with them since high school or even prior,
Yeah.
you've got that shared understanding and that trust, I guess, that when it comes to writing songs, you already know each other, and you kind of like go with each other on that journey.
Yeah.
I can imagine you get disagreements as well.
Very much so. But
and I can imagine that's interesting as well.
See,
That
that's why we've moved.
being in a band and writing music together. Yeah.
That's why we've moved it to online, because the bloodshed, we've avoided all the bloodshed that used to happen. Album 1 was a bloody affair. Album 2 was a lot cleaner because we did everything remotely.
it's good and bad there.
That's only because there's
have that rawness mixed in.
That's only because there's passion, I guess.
Absolutely. You gotta fight for what you
for the
believe in,
craft,
right?
No, cool. That's good to know, because we go through the same sort of process, and similarly we try and do stuff in the live room, but like you said, so much of it is done in virtual now. It's a struggle to get that virtual moment, and the physical moment, because important things can happen in the physical. There's
Exactly.
magic. There's magic when you get the right people together in that right moment. And
yeah, it's hard to recreate that energy when you get a certain set of people in the room, regardless of where you are.
Yeah, absolutely agree. All of our lyric writing sessions and vocal recordings are all done as a group as well. Like, even if the instrumentals are done remotely, like, there's something magic about coming together to work on not just the initial melody, but like some of the harmonies, some of the the smallest little silly things, like actually switch this word for this one and it changes the direction of the song. Like, some of the most powerful moments for me being involved in Blacklist as a whole have been some of those lyric writing sessions. Like when we've said it before on our live streams, I'm sure, but when we wrote White Cliffs, which we played every night on the tour, that felt like just half an hour, 40 minutes of just complete lightning hitting the room, just like bang, here's this concept, bang, here are the lyrics.
Yeah.
It just felt really good. Like, just this you walk in there not really having an idea of where this is going to go, and just coming out feeling like, why can't that happen for every song? It's just
right. No, I mean, that's the magic of music, and just the process of writing together like that. Sometimes you will just get that moment where there's a riff or a lyric and it just kind of sparks something, and it's kind of off to the races, and things just come together naturally.
Absolutely. Now, I've got 2 questions for you, but I'm going to jump straight to the second one, because you just said off to the races, and I want to know, firstly, this is your first time in the UK, wasn't it?
It was my first time touring in the UK.
Touring
yes.
in the UK.
Other than London, these were all new cities for me.
Nice. Did you pick up any particular British slang that you would take back with you to the States?
I don't know about slang, but it's very acceptable to call anyone a cunt. It can be a very endearing,
especially if they're a good friend. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, not joining us tonight.
It's funny because it's true. If you're a nasty man, you're the C word, and if you're a good friend, you're the C word as well. How does that work?
Welcome to Britain.
Nobody knows.
My second question was, with touring the UK, any particular favorite location that we stopped at? What was your impressions of seeing much more of it this time?
It was amazing, and that's one of the things I was really looking forward to and love so much. Is I'm one of those people that when I'm on tour, I always want to explore the city as much as I can. So seeing the differences between places, in such a small country compared to the States, the cities were vastly different from each other. I really loved Manchester. I kind of compared that to more of like a Boston vibe, where London is more like New York City, big city vibes. But I thought like Blackpool and Brighton, those were all very unique places as well. So it was fun to get to really see the country.
Awesome. I did like that. I think I was chatting to Squirrel on the last night, and he mentioned that he was flying into one place when on the way home, but then driving. I couldn't even clock how many thousands of miles it was, and I was trying to think, that's 8 times this tour in length.
Yeah.
And like just trying to wrap my head around that was just mad. Like, yeah, it's obviously like it's such the States is so expansive. Couldn't imagine being able to.
It's massive, and it does make it hard to tour here because some of the major cities are so far away from each other. We're on this run. The longest drive we had was maybe 3.5 hours in between places.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're driving 6 to 8 hours on a show day just to get to the next city. So
yeah, nice, man. I did have a little sneak peek in your van on the last night as well. I was getting ideas for my van. I was like, right, well, if I just extend my van backwards by several feet, and I could get the TV in there, and I could get the sofa in there. It was looking nice, man. It was looking nice. It looked quite cozy.
Yeah, it was a nice rental, and we usually travel similarly in the US as well.
Nice.
Do you mind if I ask a quick question about when you're touring in friendships and when you're not touring in friendships? It seems like there's times where it's like really intense, and you're with like these people who you love and work with across like moments where it can be really high stress and like exciting and amazing when you're touring, and then there's this massive downtime, and I'm really interested to find out, like, do you reconnect? How's the reconnection with a band after you've not seen them for a period of time? How does that go? Is it an immediate connection, or does it take time to get back into the groove? And
it's different in every situation with Gen Torturers. It's been the core group of Jen, myself, and Eric for the better part of the last 15 years. Says Eric's become one of my best friends, and we are always in touch on tour and off. And Squirrel has worked with us for the last couple of years, and he's just the best. You guys got to experience what an awesome dude he is.
Yeah. He's mental.
A very good friend.
This, like, as soon as you say his name, I get like this. I just,
exactly.
What a guy, man! What a guy.
You'll never meet anyone like him.
No.
And he's become a really good friend as well. So we talk all the time. But there are certain situations where once the tour ends, you don't really talk until the next time you're playing together.
And is it like, good friends? You don't need to see them, to know that they're there. And then when you see them again, it's like nothing's changed, and you just pick up. Cool.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
And I hope that we experience that as well with you guys, because this was our first proper tour, and so many learnings, so many good times. But I feel like there's always more to learn, and I'm excited to meet you again in the flesh,
Yes,
and just pick up,
Yeah,
it feels like we've made some sort of like connections, and it'd be interesting to see where that goes,
Look at James angling for another tour.
Oh, God damn it, Will! God damn it! I'm genuinely trying. I'm connecting here and asking, like, really, emotive questions, and Will's like, yeah, he just wants to get on.
I love it. Yeah, and it would be great at some point down the line if we could work together again. Can you give me a specific date right now, please?
God damn it, Will! I'm not that clever.
Yeah, like when they announce the next tour, you're going to be like, sir, if I could point your attention to Blacklist 65, where you specifically said that the next Genitorturers tour.
It's on video now. I'm trapped.
Like I said,
before you joined us, Chris, we did ask the Blacklist community if they had any questions for you. So I'll just throw a couple at you that I can see on the screen. Gina asked, "What was your favourite food that you got to try in the UK? Anything stick out?"
Greg, sausage roll.
I'm big on fish and chips. I had some fish and chips a couple nights, but I actually had a really delicious shepherd's pie, which was great. Nice. Shepherd's pie and a nice ale. Nice. I felt that was a very
good.
A room temperature alcoholic beverage. Who doesn't enjoy?
Yep.
Mindy wants to know who your favorite drummer of all time is, please.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, just be on the spot.
I draw influence from so many places. I'd have to say Danny Carey of Tool is one of my favorites. Daniel Erlinson from Arch Enemy is one of my favorite metal drummers. Bron Daler from Mastodon, right up there.
Nice. Simon asks, and slightly related to a conversation we were having prior to you joining us, but which character from the Village People would you be if you had to be a character from the Village People?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'd probably look good in a headdress, so the Indian. I don't know.
Good answer.
And Leighton would like to know who were some of your influences when you were growing up.
Again, I take influence from so many places, but I grew up a 90s kid. I'm around the same age as you guys, I think. So like 9 Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, Typo Negative. That was all my childhood. And then I got into European metal and a lot of like the Swedish death metal bands, At the Gates, Arch Enemy, In Flames.
Nice.
What about something not metal?
Not metal. I guess my favorite band growing up and one of my favorite drummers is Smashing Pumpkins and Jimmy Chamberlain.
Yeah.
I have a strong rock background as well. But I also like a lot of electronic music, like early 90s hip hop.
Nice.
Put on a lot of Dr. Dre and Snoop every now and then,
Do you ever find those influences like bleeding through and into your band?
I'd say so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the primary songwriter at all, but I definitely kind of inject my own style into it. And, with my band's music, aside from Genitorturers, it's a little more progressive, some odd time signatures. But where I look at it rhythmically is I just want a solid rhythmic foundation where you can't really tell that this part is in 7/8 or 5/4, and it feels right, even though it's a little off or odd.
Yeah, cool, man.
You mentioned Typo Negative there.
Yes.
One of the influences. I remember on the tour that I don't know if it was every night, but certainly on a few occasions during sound check, you could just hear the bass of Black Number One being played as part of your sound check. And one of my favorite moments on the entire tour was we went out to get some food in Manchester, and it was like our first time in a Manchester as well. And walking back from where we'd gone to get food back to the venue, the crowd was starting to build outside the queue was building, and this guy saw us and obviously decided that we were metalheads, and he was like, guys, do you like Typo Negative? And we were like, yeah, man. He was like, listen, you could hear it. And I said, oh, that's so fucking cool. And then in my head, I was like, yeah, I know, I'm going to go in there and watch it. This is the best. Like, I love this.
Oh, man. It was an absolute blast.
So I have a question for you guys. Being your first official tour, how was it for you? Being direct support, coming into all the chaos that is the Genitor tours and everything that surrounds it. What was your take on that?
I genuinely like. There are two things here. Firstly, my joke answer is that I can't wait for our next tour, because I'll be like, guys, where's your gimp masks? Where's the sparks hitting your balls? Like, what's going on? Like, this isn't a rock show. Like, but my genuine answer, I mean, like, the first night, you never know. Like, we've supported bands a lot in the past, but not on a long run. You never know who you're going to meet when you meet a band for the first time, and sometimes it can be a bit difficult or awkward or standoffish depending on who's in that band and what egos are bouncing around. So heading to Blackpool was a bit, nervous, because you don't know what you're going to get. We got there and instantly you guys were all like instantly approachable and cool. It was obviously a slightly different situation to what we're used to, because normally you would load in, do your stuff, get out, but we were loading in at the same time as you every night because of the kit share and stuff, which actually meant that we probably broke the ice quicker and spoke a lot more than we would have otherwise done. So honestly, by the end of the tour, like, it felt super good, and like, we learned a heck of a lot really fast on that tour, and not just from being around you guys, but also the different sound techs and different staff in different venues and the way they like things done. So it was super valuable as an experience, and one that I'm sure I'd speak for all of us when I say incredibly grateful for. So thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
and I'm sure the other guys have got other things to add to that, but that's me.
Good. No, I like that answer.
Go on, Dav.
I mean, if I didn't have work in between those weekdays, I would have been like so much more alive. But like, it's the things that not a lot of people tell you about, isn't it? Or like not all rock stars do this full time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, trying to balance things with work when my leave was already quite tight and stuff like that. So I was probably more tired than what I could have been if I had just had the leave. Yeah, but like, again, massive amounts of learning. And I think it definitely pushed me a little bit, especially with having to balance work and go back to Wales and then come back to another show and whatever, which is the same for a few of us. I think it definitely pushed me to see where my limit is, or at least get closer to it, which I think was great. And everyone, pretty much all the techs that we work with, all the bands that we work with, you guys made it a lot easier, because everyone was tired. But I think it was just interesting for me to see how far I could go in a week.
That was, I didn't really take that into consideration when thinking about it, but you were putting in twice the amount of travel going back and forth for a few days, and that must have been really hard.
Yeah, I mean, well, you could have at least come to Wales to make it easier for me. You know what I mean?
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Do you want to take it, Harris?
That's sort of similar to what Di said. It's just knowing what your limitations are with juggling things. I didn't find it too bad, really. I wasn't too fat by the end of it. I was feeling okay. Also, solid learning that different venues and different promoters give you different amounts of beer. So, that was
the big learns. Yeah.
So I know where I want to play now.
That last night in Southampton, where Squirrel came in and said, "Oh, yeah, guys, I think it was Squirrel. It might have been you, Chris, that came in and just said, we can't take this home with us. So if you want any of these beers," and then Lee was just like, "Yes, this is the best night of the tour."
I think Blackpool was pretty good. There was a whole fridge of Red Stripe behind the bar because they did say, "Oh yeah, your beers are behind, by the bar." And I was like, I said to the boys, I've been here before. I said, you go there and they'll go, you can only have this fucking shit beer here. But no, they were pretty good. Yeah, so good learning. Which venues and which promoters you don't want to work with because they don't give you much beer.
You learn quickly.
Yeah, man.
James,
What?
answer the question, James.
The best bit, it's the people. It's always the people. I wish I'd have got to know you. I wish I'd have got to know you guys sooner. Because by the end of the tour, it felt like the best of friends, and it just felt easy. And like I said, hopefully the next time I see you guys, it'll just be easy.
That's the thing. It's like we only had a short 7 shows together, and by the end of that, we were really hitting it off pretty well and having a great time. And you'll see on longer tours, like as the weeks roll on, you develop the best relationships, and it's the best bonding experience that you could ever ask for. So
I'm telling you, man, if it had been 8 shows, you'd have been like, fuck these guys. Fuck these fucking Blacklist guys. They are cunts.
I absolutely have to say the people who were there at all the gigs were amazing. The variety of people who came and gave their energy, who shared their love and appreciation for Genitorturers. The culture that came out, it was absolutely outstanding. I had so many cool moments with different people, and it was so cool. It was just so cool. Everyone there was there for the music and was accepted as they presented themselves. And it didn't matter who you were just there for a good time, to listen to good music and have a good time, and to be part of that and to be accepted. Manchester, when we hit the stage, it was insane. Like, people were into us, and we did our thing, and people were like bouncing up and down, like into it. It was insane. And then those moments afterwards of connecting and just finding out who these people are, where they're coming from, it was the best. It really was the best.
Yeah, no, that's very cool to hear, and that's one of my favorite parts about touring as well. And one of the coolest things about the fan base that we have, the Genitorturers, the legacy of the band goes back nearly 40 years that Jen's been doing this. But in the last couple of years, we've seen a big uptick in a younger fan base. And, you have these long-term fans that, saw the band in 1992. And then we have this young goth crowd that wasn't even born then. They're anywhere from like 14 to 18 years old now. And they're just kind of catching on and learning about that music. So that's awesome to see. And then we also had the Blacklist fans show up that probably weren't as familiar with Genitorturers, but came out to support you guys. So it was just a great mix of the crowd, and I think that's what made all these shows really special.
And I'll tell you now, Chris, there are a good number of Black Lakes fans that came to a number of the shows, not just a single show, and the amount of them who have fed back, to us, that they didn't know you guys before the tour, but by the end of the tour, they absolutely loved you guys, and they are like, now they would consider themselves, diehard Genitorturers fans, which is just really cool.
That's great. Yeah, no, I mean, this was a really great package, and sincerely, we would love to do it again. So hopefully we have that opportunity
on video. All right, we normally wrap this up at 9 o'clock, so that leaves us with 1 minute. So generally speaking, we tend to go around the room, as it were, the virtual room, for some last thoughts. So, Chris, final words. What's it? Jerry Springer says his final thought. You go for it.
Oh, final words on the spot again. I don't know. I'm just really appreciative of all you guys. I love the friendship that we developed. Jenna Tortures and Black Lakes. We really need to do it again. We need to get ourselves back over to the UK as soon as possible. So it's good that we have some friends over there to do it with again.
Absolutely, dude. Thank you very much for joining us. Di, have you got anything you want to say?
First of all, thank you, Chris. Thank you, everyone in the band, for being lovely people and for having us on for the week. Very sad. It does feel like forever, and I hope we get to do it again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's bittersweet, isn't it? But yeah, I just can't wait to do it again. That's all that's on my mind. I want to do it again.
Yep.
Absolutely. Lee, anything from you as you pour another drink, sir?
I fucking hate this bit, as you know.
That's why I went to you.
But I suppose, yeah, just thanks to yourself, Chris, and pass on our thanks to the rest of the guys when you see them, because it makes it a lot easier when the people you spend your time with are fantastic people as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. James, any final words? Try and keep it, to like 150 characters or less.
I know how he gets after a couple beers.
Exactly.
I love you guys.
Wow, that's succinct. Are you sure that's it?
Staple him quick, Chris. Staple him.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't tell him about that shit.
No, that never happened.
I do have some videos I'll have to share privately with you all pretty soon.
Censored.
Oh, Stan, can't you see when you're stapling me on the nipple?
This may or may not have genuinely happened. Right, guys, that's Blacklist 65 coming to its thrilling conclusion, where we've teased a video of James getting stapled in the nipple. So that might have to be that might make its way out at some point in the future. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, and again, thanks to Chris for coming on the live stream. It's been absolutely awesome to see you again. Right, until next time, that'll be Blacklist 66 back with you in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, because we had to move things around for this one. But we will catch you then. Thank you very much for joining us this evening, guys. Until next time, cheers.